A little local flavor with the iguana on the hillside. Just kind of think he's checking us out just as much as I'm checking him out.
Well, we are on our way to Frederiksted for a sailing trip, but I don't know if that's going to happen today, as you can see. If not, we will
Have dinner and turn around and come back.
Yeah. I mean, I think we can make do, right?
I think we're gonna make do.
I mean, it's pouring right now.
Nothing we can do about it. Mother Nature's in control.
I mean, that's part of boating.
It is.
You can't predict Mother Nature.
Nope.
But it is Seattle rain. I mean, look at this.
Except it's nice and warm.
It is warm. Chances are we're not going to see.
We don't get this kind of rain in Seattle.
We'll see. Okay, so we are now in Frederiksted. We're supposed to go on a sailing tour at 5 o'clock. And I don't know if you can see behind me, but it is pouring. We're at the Turtle Deli. We're getting sandwiches. And we're actually eating them at Louis' Nacho Place. And it is a complete downpour. I mean, I don't think we're going on this tour. Kind of a bummer, because we've been looking forward to another sailing trip. But when you really look out here, how you can do a cocktail cruise out here? There's no way. You think we're gonna go?
I'm hoping, but looking at this, but you never know. I mean, these things pass like that, so it's hard
pouring.
to say.
The visibility is like virtually none. That is the U.S. Actually, that's St. Thomas somewhere over there. So how was your sandwich?
Fantastic. We're here at Louis and Nachos, and we just had a sandwich from
Turtle Deli.
Turtle Deli, and
We split it because it was so big.
We had basically a turkey on rye with bacon and some other stuff.
That was probably one of the best sandwiches we've ever
Definitely
had.
one of the best ryes I've ever had. It was fantastic.
So we're waiting for this to clear. We're hopefully gonna hop on a cruise. We're gonna do some shopping.
Let's go.
So we almost stayed at the Fred. Oh.
Gotta go through the front desk lobby.
Oh,
Oh my God, did you hear that thunder?
yeah. Okay, so check out these bathrooms. These are unique. They're open air at the Fred. These are hotel rooms right here, so they can look directly into there and down. We'll see.
After checking out the Fred, we headed into downtown Frederiksted to do some shopping, only to find all the shops closed due to the lack of tourists, the rain, and COVID.
Oh my God. Are you believing this? Are you believing this? Like we have no idea what we are doing tonight. We're supposed to be on a cruise. Totally flexible. This is part of life on a boat. You have to be able to be flexible, which we are. It's pouring down rain. It's nice and warm. But we're now trying to figure out where we are, what's happening. We're in Frederiksted. Everything's closed up. Cute places, but as you can see, doors are closed.
With our cruise canceled, rescheduled for the following evening, and with nothing open, it was too late to make dinner reservations anywhere. So we headed back to the Buccaneer to close out the night.
Water just pours off. They don't have any.
Just made it back.
Yeah, it hits
We're
this.
in
It sounds
bed.
like
Yeah.
Maria's room. Oh yeah. Oh my God, look at the reef.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's boiling over there.
Tonight was a bust. And so we are gonna call it. We're gonna have cheese and crackers, Triscuits out of styrofoam cups, and see if we go sailing in the morning. See you tomorrow. One thing about a channel, and we're learning along the way, that is definitely for sure. But when we left, we had a whole itinerary, and I'm a planner and display nature.
Yes, she is.
And so I had, day 1, day 2, this is the episode. Well, a lot like boating, you have to be flexible. And with what controls boating is the weather. And the weather is certainly controlling us here on this trip to St Croix. We were supposed to be on a sailing trip last night, and it was a complete bust because it was a major downpour.
Yep.
We have rescheduled it for today. We will find out. In the meantime, it's pretty soggy this morning, so why not go?
Gray.
You can see behind us how gray it is. So we are going to go explore. Make it the best you can, and that's what you have to do when you're boating. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust
All about compromise.
Yeah, you have to be able to adjust your plan, and that's one thing we've learned when we come back for next year. We have to be able to adjust our plans, because these rainstorms, they were brutal. Lightning all around us, and nobody wants to be boating in lightning.
No, they're actually just starting the rainy season, so we should have probably come a couple weeks earlier. But, now we know.
And next year we'll be here in February, so I think we'll be pretty steer clear. But let's go explore and see what's on St. Croix today.
We decided to head to Point Udall, the easternmost part of the United States. It is named for Stuart Udall, the U.S. Secretary of the Interior, under Presidents Kennedy and Johnson. Similarly, there's a Point Udall in Guam, marking the westernmost point of the United States territory, named after Stuart's brother, Morris, who served Arizona in the U.S. House of Representatives for 30 years.
In 200 meters, your destination will be on the right.
Because you're running a road. When you get down the road, stop.
Well, that's kind of where we're headed, right? So there it is.
Yeah, literally the end of the road.
So we've made it. That is Buck Island right there. And this is Point Udall, which is the farthest southeast,
Easternmost part of the United States.
easternmost part of the U.S. territory, right? So apparently a lot of people come out here for New Year's Eve. Let's see what it looks like over the edge. Oh, cactus. Interesting. Wow, it's pretty cool. It's cool that they thought to do this. Somebody had the thought to put in a sundial.
Yeah.
The Millennium Monument, United States Virgin Islands, and they built it in 2000, maybe? Since the dawn of the consciousness, time has been measured by the movement of the sun. This marker in the year 2000 is a continuum between all that have come before all who have yet to come. Sadly, people have decided that they needed to graffiti in here. Like they're proud of it with a marker. I don't get it.
Later in the afternoon, with sunny skies overhead, we headed back to Frederiksted for our second attempt on our evening cruise.
We are super excited. So yesterday was a kind of bust day. Our sailing trip, which is this catamaran right here,
Lyric Sails.
it got canceled because of thunderstorms. It is an early rainy season here in St. Croix. You have to be flexible. And luckily they rescheduled us for today. And it's called lyricsails.com. Check the link out down below. And they offer, it's gonna be live music, sunset cruise, probably some rum punch.
Yeah, I'm anxious to see what it's like.
Yeah.
We've been on several of these and everyone's a little bit different, so we'll see what they have in store for us.
And we get it. Is this a true sailing, hardcore healing?
No.
It's
But
about,
we're on vacation.
We're on vacation. It's about entertaining and having fun. And so we're excited about it. So far, everybody has been fabulous, all the crews that we've met. So this should be a fun cruise, so come along.
We were feeling good about our chances until the captain began his welcome overview with the black clouds on the horizon. Before long, the skies opened up and rain began to fall. We found shelter under the terminal's overhang, wondering if this would be a repeat of the previous night. The captain and his first mate soon broke out the rum punch to help ease our anxieties.
Actually, I think it's going to get canceled.
We're thinking it's canceled. Radar doesn't look good.
No.
The entire island is under thunderstorm.
For the second night in a row, the rains canceled our cruise. We can't say enough about Lyric Sails. See the link below. They treated us so well, from rescheduling our first trip to refunding our second, since we couldn't reschedule again. The refund hit our account before we even crossed the street. Great customer service.
Remember that boat tour you never went on? This is the one!
With no cruise that night, we headed across the street to the Tap Deck Bar and Grill to drown our sorrows with some drinks, dinner, and air hockey.
Storm has passed. Pier is calm. Boardwalk is dry. And we're heading home. How about that? Could that be a, that could actually be a rhyme. This is our final morning in St Croix. We have had a great time. We've been here for 5 days.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we did not get to go sailing. As you saw, we got washed out again.
That was a bummer.
The Lyric sailing crew were fantastic. They served us cocktails, even so, underneath the porch while we waited for the rain to dry out, and it never did dry out. And now this morning, we are headed to St. John. We are going to take a flight
Back to St. Thomas.
back to St. Thomas, and from there we'll take a ferry ride to St. John. And we have actually are splitting off from our friends. So we get the next 3 days to ourselves. We're going to try and do a little bit of exploring. St. John, it's what it's really kind of all about. Come along, and we hope we have another fun adventure on another island. As always, thanks for watching this video. If you like it, please give us a thumbs up, leave your comments down below, and please subscribe. We've got great adventures still ahead in our trip to the USVI.